Hillsborough was full to capacity for the visit in November 1998 of Manchester United, one of the biggest occasions of the season for any team. Sheffield Wednesday were already struggling, having slumped to 7 defeats in 13 matches. United, on the other hand, had started well and were sitting in second place. Their sole loss of the season had been inflicted by Arsenal in a 3-0 defeat. United tended to bring out the best in Wednesday. The Yorkshire team had won 2 of the last 4 meetings at Hillsborough. New signing Pavel Srnicek made his home debut on his return to English football after previously spending several years at Newcastle United. Striker Benito Carboni was still awaiting his first goal of the campaign. This was his 3rd season with the Owls, following a £3 million move from Inter Milan. Wednesday fielded the same team that had played against Newcastle the week before. Indeed, the back 4 had played together in every game of the season, so injuries hadn't been a key factor in their struggles. United's goalkeeping legend Peter Schmeichel had announced his retirement at the end of the season following 7 successful years at Old Trafford. Roy Keane and Dennis Irwin returned after being rested against Blackburn. The only notable absentee was Ryan Giggs, who'd missed the last 6 games through injury. The fans had seen Wednesday win only one of their last 7 games. That had come at home with a surprise 1-0 defeat of Arsenal. Could they rediscover that magic formula again? Your match commentator is John Champion.
Sheffield Wednesday have recently developed a habit of making life uncomfortable for Manchester United when they cross the Pennines and visit Hillsborough. Twice in the last 4 years they've won this fixture. And although they currently occupy vastly different positions, Sheffield Wednesday 15th in the Premier League table, Manchester United 2nd, you always find that the Owls are up for this one. Habitually draws the biggest crowd of the season to Hillsborough, and we already know it's a capacity attendance of 39,500 today. Srnicek on his home debut with his first clearance. Up goes Carboni. Brian Kidd taking charge of matters down on the bench in the early moments of the game. It's Atherton. Down. And Alexanderson was caught on the back foot. And then Cole was bowled over by Emerson Tom. Despite this foul, he's made a favourable impression in his time with Wednesday so far. The Brazilian, signed from Portuguese football. Manchester United beaten only once in the English Premier League so far this season. 3-0 at Arsenal. And scoring goals for fun lately. 21 goals in the calendar month of October. Boosted by 6 at Brøndby in the Champions League and 5 against Wimbledon. And in 4 games so far this month, they've scored 10 times. 5 more of those against Brøndby. Here's Blomqvist. Nice control, swivel, and then too much elevation. Wednesday were hardly secure at the back. Wim Jonk. Tackle from behind by Paul Scholes. Never been the tidiest of tacklers, Scholes. Danny Wilson was in the Sheffield Wednesday team that beat Manchester United to win the 1991 League Cup. This time last year, he was in charge of Barnsley. Alexanderson tries his luck. Oh, and Schmeichel has virtually thrown it into his own net. Hillsborough alive with smiling faces. but there's one very red one, and it belongs to Manchester United's usually impeccable Danish goalkeeper. Straightforward, even for the goalkeeper in a pub team on a Sunday morning. But not, it seems, for Schmeichel. Atherton. Go many a long year without seeing Peter Schmeichel make another error as severe as that one. This is not his happiest ground. Remember his embarrassment when chipped by Davor Schuker here, playing for Denmark against Croatia in Euro '96. Perhaps the most emblematic goal of that tournament. Stamm to Keane. Danny Sonner making a nuisance of himself. Beckham. Stamm has stayed forward. Goals. Lundqvist. Andy Cole. At last, Manchester United are beginning to put some passes together at least. Alec Ferguson has just completed 12 years in charge. Still no shrinking violet. Especially when his team are behind to a goal like that. Gary Neville. Cole. York. That's nice. That's Cole. That's 1-1. And suddenly, Ferguson on the touchline must feel a whole lot better, even if Danny Wilson doesn't. Two strikers who played a fair amount of football together. They know what the other is likely to do next, and they hooked up very impressively there. For Andy Cole to get his 8th of the season. With Barnsley, lost 7-0 at Old Trafford last season, 2-0 at Oakwell. Here at least his side scored first. Scholes. This is Dwight York. Lundqvist. Dennis Irwin. Now York leaves it for Irwin, and Irwin goes down under an untidy challenge from Nicholas Alexanderson. Alec Ferguson gave a penalty from the dugouts. What's more important is that David Ellery didn't from 10 yards away. Andy Booth. Down. Phil Neville. York. Manchester United faced by the same back four that's seen duty in every Sheffield Wednesday League game so far this season. The results haven't been what they might have wished, but they've been consistent in their selection. Here's the Norwegian, Rudy. Irwin. Jesper Blomqvist. Dwight York. Cole. This is better from Manchester United now. That equaliser from Cole has allowed them to regain their equilibrium. Blomqvist. Stam. Scholes. He misses his kick. Keane. Scholes. And it's Manchester United asking most of the questions at the moment. Keane. Now Beckham. Oh, and both strikers went for the cross, York and Cole. When Manchester United required a moment of clarity to meet a super cross from Beckham, neither striker was entirely on message. Carbone, yet to score this season in 10 games for Wednesday. Stam. Letting fly too and bringing a decent save from Srnicek. He's been kept busy on his home debut. There was a wonderful ovation up at St James's last week when he returned to make his first appearance for Wednesday at his old club Newcastle. Extended there by Stam. Beckham. Stam. It's another corner. Towering presence at the back post. David Beckham. Scholes. Well, he had time and he had space and there wasn't a meaningful challenge. At least he would have expected would have been to work the goalkeeper. Danny Wilson has been pretty direct with his team this season. When they were beaten here by Cambridge in the League Cup, he called them Fancy Dans. Paul Scholes. Wide with Beckham. Des Walker behind. Stam and Scholes, no, he used a hand. And in fairness to him, he's not turning away in celebration and trying to calm the referee. Although that may not prevent him from receiving a yellow card for unsportsmanlike behaviour. Not exactly sure what went through Scholes' mind. Felt he couldn't get there with his head. Decided to turn it in with his arm. It was hardly a Maradona moment, but it is one that Paul Scholes may live to regret if he accumulates too many bookings this season. It's like a slam dunk in basketball. Cole and Tom having a verbal disagreement. Nelson Tom, who until recently played his club football at Benfica. Hand was offered in friendship by Tom and declined by Cole. Play restarts with a Sheffield Wednesday free kick. Half-time at Hillsborough, and it's 1-1. Sheffield Wednesday taking an early lead through Nicholas Alexanderson, but it was a gift from Peter Schmeichel, and that was cancelled out by Andy Cole just before the half-hour mark.